Thanks for joining us, everyone. Yeah, it's the semi-final. It's the Warriors versus the Blasters. The winner goes to the grand final. The loser, as we say in Australia, goes home to mummy. So, 29 for no loss. The leg spinner, Vadvani, comes on. Oh, and that's nearly got through. Oh, good piece of fielding as well to back up. And they're coming back for two. Chance for a run out. Who isn't?
Yeah, great piece of fielding. Butteth there at short fine leg. He got one in the chin, copped it in the jaw. Just watch who flicks it up, hits him straight the chops.
How did he miss that? It was a full toss too. Good effort. Oh, hello. Nearly saw a dentist. Oh, got him. Straight through him. Oh, it's a difficult over to bowl, Brett, the sixth over. And Vadvani, oh, he's cashed in here for the Warriors.
Yeah, Vadvani there. Just the line and the length he skidded through. It wasn't the natural pace he normally bowls. And he's got his reward for bowling sensible, but line and length. Big pole for the Warriors.
So, the dangerous Pavan misses this one that didn't spin. He went with it, took his eyes off the ball. He missed, you hit. Yeah, this is how much it means to them, these boys. Mum's up and standing ovation. So is Dad. So is the uncle. Good stuff. So Pavan's got to go for 19. It's 30 for 1. Well, this is compulsive viewing. One of the greats has come to the crease, Robin Uttapa. And look at that strike rate. 136 plus 32. Anything over 150, as we call it, the bat index. He's got 168. Is brilliant. So you add the average and the strike rate. It's always a good indicator how good he is. So anything over 150 is outstanding. So you can tell he's a bit nervous. He's played a lot of cricket, this man. And he's just taking himself a little bit of time to get his heart rate down here. All that experience. Here we go. Oh, nearly snuck under.
Well, big wicket there from Kushal. Skidded through, took leg peg. And some happy parents in the stand.
It's a bit late practicing it once your poles have been removed. Quick single on the leg side. Too easy. Too easy. Need to cramp them up a little bit. I don't care who they are, Brett. Amazing. He praised the practice shot straight after it. I'm going, well, is that who I think it is?
There's the parent. Very proud.
Oh, brilliant piece of fielding. That's what it is, supporting your teammates. Brilliant stuff. So noisy here. It's a great atmosphere. Look, it must be, what, 5? It only holds 5,000, I think. And it feels like we've got 10. Well, that's kept a bit low and very well watched by Robin Uttapa. So it has to be said. The Warriors are on top here at Mysore. It's 33 for 1.
33 for 1. Warriors are in a pretty good position at the moment in terms of the lack of runs that the Blasters have been able to blast out in this first of the semi-finals. Well bowled. A little bit of shape there from the skip. The question's been asked, but I think he's back. Dean Jones having a bit of a break, and Sujit's here with me. Thoughts on the game so far?
I think it's a great start for the Mysore Warriors. I think they called it right. They won the toss to put the batsman in, and the bowlers have responded well.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've done a good job tonight. So far, early days as yet. Nice stroke from the experienced campaigner, the skipper.
Suchit hasn't had a good run past few games. They'll be looking at Suchit bowling well because he's lost a bit of confidence. He's gone for runs in the previous outings. Mysuru Warriors wants Suchit to bowl well.
Oh, it's up! Should be taken. Vijay's on it. Oh, he spilt it. Spilt the beans. Has he spilt the KPL Cup?
One more of those missed chances here. I don't know what's in it in the air now. In this ground, too many catches being dropped. I think Vaishak had to run a few yards.
Chopped away. We did all the hard work. The effort was done, and just for the split second there, I thought he would have swallowed it easily. Went pretty high. There was a lot of spin on the ball. Got his hands up, just burst straight through. Oh, nifty. Take the single. So you can clearly see what Yadav's there to do. He's there to have a bit of a dip.
Vaishak didn't judge the ball well. He should have come under the ball more quickly. I think he took some time to come under the ball. I think he couldn't judge.
Oh, pulled away again. Should be 4. Oh, no, well done. Great bit of fielding. Excellent piece of fielding.
Overall, good cricket. I think it's good piece of fielding, good running. Suchit had a good first over, got another chance, induced it, but then the fielders didn't respond.
Yeah, he's good in the field. Pratik Jain, he's a good athlete. Although you always find that about most bowlers, they're good athletes. This is where he nailed 81. Just 38 balls. Match 1, so what a way to start the tournament. And I've said, and I've said it throughout the last 3 or 4 days, he's so good to watch when he's on. Class act.
Very good striker of the ball. He started well. In fact, the first game, he blasted his way to 81. But after that, he hasn't built his innings. After that, I think he should have made some more runs. They're hoping that he'll do that today.
Try.
Sharwin Wadi to continue. Pulled away. And he's got 4 for it as well. Skipped off the turf and raced away.
Easy put away. It was a long hop. I mean, batsmen of the standard of Robin Uthappa won't miss these kind of chances. It didn't turn that much. He was in the right position, I think. He had all the time in the world to place it even. Good placement.
Very, very well bowled. Let's see how costly this error will be. It was Mitrikant Yadav that got dropped, but this is the skipper here. Previous shot. Good use of the feet, just used all the crease. Oh, that was a bit of a windy whooshki.
Wasn't it the repeat of the last outing? He did the same. He attempted the same shot. He was bowled, Luckily for him, he got a bat to it.
Mitrokhan here might favour himself. I reckon he might look to advance down the wicket or go straight. Here he does and goes. Well, you could sense it. He wanted to go downtown, but he's left his wallet at home and the cab's left. 2 wickets now for Kushal.
Well, Kaushal Wadhwani has responded well. He's come into the 11 this game and he's done very well. He's picked up 2 important wickets. He's given the breakthrough for Mysore Warriors. He's bowling very well. I think he's getting the tweak there. And the ball is racing off the turf. He's not getting the grip, but then he's showing the batsman the way. Mitrokhan Yadav out for 14, 45 for 2.
That's how we do it, yeah.
.45 for 2. The Blasters have just lost their 2nd wicket. A nifty piece of bowling there from Kushal Wadhwani. Good work as well from the keeper. Now Pawan Deshpani, good average, and decent strike rate. They look to advance that strike rate as the years go on, but yeah, it looks like a quality player.
Yes, he is. He did very well in the previous outing against Mysore Warriors. I think his innings was the main.
Yeah, nice shot straight away to get off the mark.
Yeah, his innings was mainly responsible for their win. He scored 76. He started sedately. I think he took more than 8-9 balls to get off the mark. But yes, this was an easy.
Oh, shower time, he says. This will be the last ball of his allotted overs and gets crunched for 4. Well, it's going to be 10 off the over, but he picks up a wicket. And with that shot, it goes for the 50. 2 wickets down, 8 overs down.
Not Bollywood. Yeah, Andrew.
Welcome back here to Mysore. A beautiful atmosphere. Good news is the weather's gone and we're in for a cracker of an evening. Last ball of the over, just pounced away. Can't afford to bowl short to a man with that experience.
Another long hop. This time left off mid-wicket. I think he had, again, a lot of time to put it away. Red, I think this crowd is very noisy, isn't it? And they're backing the Mysuru Warriors.
Burner here for his first opportunity tonight. The Warriors will be looking for Verma here to pick up a couple of wickets.
Oh, this is Ragini Dwivedi. She is the brand ambassador for KPL.
Yeah, great to have her here, wonderful actress. you mentioned, the ambassador for the KPL. Interesting to see what a commentary's like as well.
It's always good to have the fair sex. I think women getting involved in the game of cricket been a long time, and the Indian team is doing very well, and I think she has a lot to talk about cricket now.
Well, she looks as though she's enjoying herself, and that's what it's all about. It'd be harder for us to go into the acting industry, wouldn't it?
Well, it's been a good start for the Mysuru Warriors. Robin Uthappa still at the crease. He has a lot of responsibility now. I think he has to stitch a good partnership like they did in the previous outing against the Mysuru Warriors. I think both these guys went on to make a good score.
They need them both to make a big score here. Pinch the single.
Brett, talking about the crowd here being so very noisy, do you get these kind of noisy crowd back home?
Yeah, you do. And there's a win prediction. Where's it at? Oh, Mysuru there, 59%. 41. It might be because it is of that crowd and the noise. They've got the hometown behind them. Boys in blue, 2 experienced campaigners in their squad. Need a big, big partnership here. Good news though for Verma is that him against the captain Uthappa, 3 times he's played against him, he's got him out twice for an average of 8. Oh, well bowled. Very, very well bowled. Great over. 54 for 2. This man here on strike though, Pavan Deshpande. We've seen what he's done this KPL so far. And this is last game against the same opposition. 76 off only 54 rocks. This is match 20 in this KPL. He belted bowlers all over the ground. Sweated on length. He loved to get underneath the ball. Looks fit this year.
Yeah, I think he stitched his innings brilliantly. I think he started off very slowly. He didn't get off his mark quickly, but then he didn't throw his wicket up, but he held on, and then he built his innings very well. I think he's very strong off the back foot, square of the wicket, full shots. He is a very good player, Pavan Deshpande. He was one of the 2 batsmen who were part of the RCB IPL team, but unfortunately he didn't get a hit.
Yeah, he's definitely talented. And speaking of talented, Vijay, I like him. 54 wickets, just 35 matches. He's missed out the last 2 games he's played. He's gone wicketless. I'm going to make a bold statement here, and I think tonight is his night. I think he's amongst the wickets tonight. Likes the big occasion. Here he goes. Straight away on a good length. Chance if he hits. Oh, that would have been close.
Vaishak Vijay Kumar is one of the other performers for Mysuru Warriors. Even though he's been very expensive, he's picked up wickets in the death. It's the first time that he's not bowled in the power play. He usually bowls 1 over in the power play, and then the remaining in the death. But now he's bowling in the middle overs.
Yeah, they've been saying that he can't control the new ball, but the best way to get better using the new ball is to use it and to get that experience and bowl with it. Vijay Kumar, I think tonight he needs something special to get his team over the line here against what is an unbeaten Blasters so far this tournament. Great length, beautiful length, perfect line, and a little bit of nibble, a bit of hello off the seam.
That's the right areas. When you bowl in the right areas, the batsman fresh in the crease, doing a bit here, snipping off the wicket.
If I'm captain, I'm going to go straight up and say, mate, whatever you did there, do it again, and do it for the rest of your allotted spells. 22 more of those, please. Don't change, that's perfect. Here he comes, steaming in. Yeah, very nice. Worked away, only get a single though. Good line, good length.
It's a good point you made, Brett, because Vaishak Vijay Kumar has a lot of variations, and the problem is that he tries too many variations, and that's where he loses his line and then. And he's bowled a lot of wides, but he is amongst wickets. He's a good death over specialist. He's picked up a lot of wickets, and he was, at one point in time, he was the purple cap holder.
Well, he's got everything. He's got the variation as mentioned, but just don't overcomplicate it. Good again. Well, early in the tournament, amongst the wickets, there's a couple he's picked up here. Change of pace there. This is a great spell. Match 5, 4 for 20 against the Tuskers. And he had that change of pace coming out beautifully this particular evening. Slow ball bouncer out the back of the hand. Takes a long time and the experience to bowl that. And also a challenge to bowl it. Back live. Oh, he's gone upstairs. Well bowled. Oh, that's harsh. Come on, sir. That is harsh. Well, I might be a bowler, and I probably do stick up for bowlers, but I knew that was a wide, was it? That's the last one of his wickets.
I agree with you, Brett. I think he put the batsman, he surprised him with a good bouncer, but then that was harsh. I think as a fast bowler, I can understand that's one of your weapons, and then if you stop doing that, then what chance do you have?
Could be a chance. No, just skipped through his hands. So 57 for 2 here, 9.4 overs now. Current run rate is just shy of 6. Not enough, I don't believe. Unless they have a big flourish at the end. The boys in blue need to get their act together. And we're almost at the halfway mark. And they still haven't even gone past the 60 mark.
Yeah, good thing for them is that both Robin and Pawan are at the crease, and both are good players, and they increase the run rate at any point in time that they want.
Into the fine delivery. Squeezed away, and it'll just be the single. So good start, 5 off it. Isaac, 59 for 2.
बच्चे बहुत मासूम होते हैं, इसीलिए इनका ध्यान भी बहुत ध्यान से रखना पड़ता है।
चलो जल्दी।
मुझे बच्चों को प्यार करना पसंद है और उनसे पैसे कमाना भी, जब मीम साहब घर पर ना हो।
वक्त के साथ अपराधी हुआ अपग्रेड, अब भी हो जाइए अप टू डेट। देखिए ये शो अभी हॉटस्टार पर।
Back live here in Mysore. Cut away. He'll look for 2. Should get 2. Oh, there could have been a chance to run at the bowler's end. Pretty poor running between these two. Tarpa didn't want it. Tarvan was coming back for a second. Just watch the running between the wickets here.
Yeah, I think Robin didn't take the first and fast at all. I think he had other plans. He wanted to face Amit Verma. It looks like he wants to hit him a few because he got him out the previous outing.
He wants 2 now. Once again, declined. So, good fielding here by the boys in yellow. It's not like they've been gifted any runs. I think 61 for 2 off 10.2.
Well, Brett, this time it was Pawan who said, no, you didn't run mine, so I won't run yours.
Bit of payback. And he knows it. We're playing that game, are we? He goes, well, you keep that up, mate. You won't play the final. Upstairs! And over she goes.
That's one of the good shots that Pawan Deshpande played in the previous outing. He opened up his innings through a 6 in the previous outing. That's what he did here. His first 6, it was first big shot, being a 6. He hasn't even got a boundary, but he's got an excellent, his footwork is amazing, and his steady head is very steady. And it was a huge 6.
There's a beauty. Perfect. To the length of the ball he was, out of the blocks quickly. Chopped away! Oh, well, that's an absolute beauty. An absolute little beauty, and is that a game changer? Well, Sala there, diving away and taking a little specky.
Absolutely wonderful. It's always great to see somebody pounce and then catch that cherry, right? So this is what turns around the game. This is what turns around the game and the morale, and I think this is what a T20 game gives us. It's a great wicket. Pawan Deshpande was looking very dangerous, and it's an excellent wicket. Amit Verma, experienced bowler. He's not bowled well against Amit Verma, against Pawan Deshpande, but this time he got him out.
Tell you what, he just grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. Can't believe it. Pawan Deshpande's got to go for 12. 9 balls faced. 67 for 3.
I can't hear you to be louder with But I could hear you also, so this is, you have to hear me, I think this is the one, right? Yeah. So I just could hear you. But noise. Yes, Gopal.
Shreyas Gopal in now. More bowled straight away. So he's in because of a wonderful catch.
It was a brilliant catch. I think he has to give credit to the fielder for his wicket there.
Off the mark he is. With that runner takes it up to 68. 3 wickets down. 11 overs finished.
Did you see it? Welcome back. 68 for 3 from 11, and Shreyas Gopal is the man that joins Robin Uthappa. Not massive runs under his belt, but definitely capable of wielding the winner. We've got a change in the com box. Bradley and Sujit make way for Dean Jones and myself, Sohail Chandok here. And they've bowled well, Dino. Fielding's been up and down, but they've really done the hard yards in terms of the planning with the bowling and the execution.
Yeah, they have, and this boy here, they've changed his role, because normally they're bowling 2-3 overs early, and now they're making him bowl at the death. So this is the last wicket. Just a great cop, wasn't it? A really good, courageous cop there. And there's the umpire there putting his Srinivas, just making sure it was all good. But that is a big wicket to knock over one of the most reliable batsmen from the Blasters.
Yeah, Deshpande has looked very organised, really good. Yeah, disappointed he's missed out. Full toss, just needed to beat the fielder. They've lost 3 wickets, the Blasters. Deshpande was the last to go.
Yeah, and what he's got to do as a youngster is just got to keep walking around and say, come on, boys, we're going to win this. So he's not going to do that. He's not that type of boy to drop his head. But even when you miss out in finals, what else can you do as a player to raise everyone's hope and make sure everyone's united and understanding what the team is doing? Very easy to get out and just sulk. And he's not doing that. I know that. He's a good lad. But I tell you, a lot of guys do, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Should just be the single. Yeah, it's nice to see him right at the front of the dugout. He's not at the back, knocked his pads off and sulking at all, and that's good to see from Deshpande. But here's another look at the wickets that did fall. That was the first, KV Pawan, and the leggy bowled beautifully in his spell. Second one to his name, good stumping.
Was a good stumping. And then the big one here, outside edge, and a terrific catch. All 3 wickets to spinners, so here's spin to win.
Yeah, all 3 to the leggies, in fact. Amit Verma took the third. Oh, that's a great hit. That is a beautiful shot. That's not the first time we've seen the Robin Uthappa pull shot come out to play. And that's just glorious to watch.
Yeah, it's just letting Vaisak know I'm the boss. He bowls short to me and boom. He never seems to hit a ball with violence, does he? It's stroked, isn't it?
Yeah, he's such a good timer of the ball, Robin, and understands how to hit the ball flat. And that's something you talk about a lot, you know, hitting the ball flat. He doesn't look to get massive elevation. He absolutely hammers it.
Yeah, he works on these trajectories. A lot of guys don't practice that when they're practicing T20. Can you hit the next ball flat? Can you hit the next one high?
That's why you'll rarely see him actually pick a fielder out in the deep. He's either going to go on the bounce to him, or when he wants to get under, he clears by some distance. And as you said, he doesn't look like he's overhitting it at any point.
Yeah, was that a little ploy there to upset Vaisak a little, stop him halfway in his run-up? I know the Australians used to do that to Shoaib Akhtar a lot, because they felt his fitness wasn't good enough to bowl 5 overs. And if they did it 3 or 4 times, it's almost an over.
Good change-up from Vaisak. Yeah, interesting ploy, if it was a ploy, Dino, and yeah, interesting to hear about.
Yeah, he runs from, 30, 40 metres, and he's running in so hard, and all of a sudden the guy says, I'm sorry, there was a fly, or someone was moving behind the screen. He normally bowls, in the good old days, Shoaib Akhtar, 3, 4, no more than really 4, unless he's got a couple of wickets early. So he tires out quite quickly, but those 4 overs can be quite quick. Not like an Australian to upset a fast bowler, surely.
Now, where's the support going to come for Robin? That's the question. Oh, that's where it's going to come from. Off the bat of Shreyas Gopal. That sounded so good off the bat. And that's 6 more. It's an expensive over, 12 from it, from Vaisak. Suddenly, it's 80 for 3. And one of the key men in this setup, obviously, to support Robin has to be Shreyas Gopal.
Yeah. And they might have to get a new ball here. That's gone a mile. It's gone down the road here, 84 metres. And he's hit that quite flat and right in the screws. And Shreyas Gopal can support Robin here very well. He's played enough of big time cricket out of the ballpark. So now all of a sudden he's starting to think here to time his run a bit better, Robin, but knowing that he's got a batter at the other end who also has got a bit of an edge to his sword. So now we're getting the box of balls out again.
New ball, please. Yeah, he's gone for 11 of the last 3, Vaisak, and 2 of them have been short balls. And at 120, 125, you're not going to trouble the likes of Robin Uthappa with a short one.
Do you know what? I don't care. Every player on this field for the Warriors is...
And that's the 4th wicket down for the Blasters.
Oh, are we going to see an upset here in the KPL? The owners are happy. Oh, the players are ecstatic. That's another wicket to spin. And he didn't try to hit. Normally hits him on the ground. That one he looked to go big, and he didn't get it. And again, underlines my thought that I think batsmen struggle to how to play left arm orthodox. That's a big, big wicket here.
And it's 3 dot balls that preceded this as well. It was dot, 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 then the big shot. And it's found the hands in the deep. It is the spinners that are doing the job for the Mysuru Warriors here. And it's a fine job. MW, they say, they're going along nicely. Uttapa gone for 23, 80 for 4.
Life's journey is not always a joyride.
Whose baby is that?
Mine. See, I don't have a bottle yet. I just got her a few hours ago.
Denny, you're pretty in pink. Not having sex with you.
Mouth is huge. How many tennis balls can you fit in there?
I don't know. I've never had any balls in my mouth.
But having a sense of humor helps. So sit back and enjoy the ride with comedies that never get old.
I guess they were on the other wicket one day. But they haven't pulled that in. Welcome back. They've just lost a huge wicket of Robin Uthappa, the skipper. And it's vital this.
And Pratik, watch his hands when he takes the ball and watch where his head is at. His head is looking forward. It's not watching the ball into the hands. You normally see the squatchy or the button on top of the cap of going out. Now, look, he took it easy, yeah. But I'll tell you, the attention to detail in finals is big. Yeah, he's very happy and all that. That's cool. But, gee, I'll be annoyed with that as a coach. Got to do the right things. He didn't watch the ball into the hands.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, over the last couple of days, been watching them train a lot as well, and they've dropped a lot of catches in training, and a lot of sides, I'm not just talking about the Mysuru Warriors, and if you're dropping catches in training, under pressure in a game with the crowds and everything else, you're probably going to drop a fair few more, and we've seen that through the course of this tournament. But how about this over from Sujit to get the control back, a wicket maiden in this one. 80 for 4 after 13, that is superb. Yeah, now this is a sequence just before Robin Uthappa went for the big shot. Dot, dot. You can sense the frustration building. More frustration, as Dino pointed out. If Shreyas Gopal did the right thing and stopped and gave away the single there, it could have changed things a lot.
Yeah, the little things are the things that have cost you big games in T20. And if he did get the... We don't know. Would Shreyas Gopal hit that ball for 6? Would he have got 1? You got to try to make sure you do the little things properly. But the Warriors, I tell you what, they've been brilliant in the field. Well, not great in the field, it must be said, but they're winning the big moments. And that's pretty important. They took the big catch to get rid of Deshpande, and then they got rid of Robin Uthappa. Gee, they're back right on top now. Amit Verma's got to back this up here. He's got to finish off his spell.
Plenty of experience from Amit Verma. Again, another dot ball, and dot balls are like gold at this point.
So what are we looking here for the Blasters? 7 overs to go. 150. They've got to get 150. 145, 150.
Have to. It's a good track. No demons in there. It's playing nicely. Oh, that's nicely played. Late hands and beats the fielder. He'll pick up a boundary. That's really nicely played from Shreyas Gopal.
Gee, that was a good effort by Vishak. He really committed himself, the big fella. He went forward, he put in a really good dive, but he was just too good, the shot, the depth, the touch. It's almost out of the keeper's hands. It's just holding up a little bit, this pitch, isn't it? And there's the effort. He had to dive.